Hey y'all. I was thinking hard and then realized, oh crap, that music stuff stopped. It means it's showing me now. uh, how y'all doing? Oh shit, no wonder I can't even see chat. He didn't? Yay! That means you didn't wake him up. Hey Austin. Hey Sam. Amy, Carl, Danny. That's it right. How are y'all doing? So I wanted to check on updates on Elijah and on Sebastian. And I wanted to do that with y'all. So that's what we're going to do. And I think I need to go grab my drink. Y'all, 1 second. Don't laugh at me. You know that song's still stuck in my head? Don't laugh at me. Oh yeah. And also, so I'm gonna try this. It was $1 at Royal King. Cherry blue lemonade. Will says that's a shame. They might have got mad at her if she would have woke him up. I also want to show y'all what a cow patty is. Okay. I guess these days they're calling them mud pies. But growing up in my life, these were called cow patties. Hold on. Jesus, now I can't open it. Maybe I won't shut up. Good, Nicole. This one's a chocolate. I like the peanut butter ones too, but yeah. And it's just like, it's like a soft, chocolatey, dried oatmeal, and whatever else is in it. It does look like a Star Crunch donut, but it's not. See? And it's just like really soft. And it's not like crunchy, like a Star Crunch or anything. Okay, so, oh, and I got these. They were $1 something. Soda Pop Shop jelly beans. I needed something sweet today. Hey, Lillis. Hi, Peggers. Peggalicious. Let me see. Good thing I have Twizzlers, she says. Here's the link if anybody's wanting to come up here. I'm going to go ahead and first start looking for an update on Elijah. Oh, there's a Peggalicious. Hey, Peggy.
Hello.
Hello. Did y'all see the court hearing?
For who?
Hold on,
Me?
I'll show
No,
Elijah
I didn't do
Boo's
it.
mom.
Oh, did they go after the mom?
Let's see here. Mother of missing 3-year-old Elijah faces new charges and upgraded charges. I wish I could find the. I'm gonna look for the court hearing. How do I find that? How do I find it?
You can show a finished one while he makes one. Finished one what? Ooh.
Listen to Liz. Hey, Pam.
Hey, Pam.
You don't have a nickname for Pam. Yeah,
Oh,
customer
I gotta
service.
work on. Well, she comes in as Pam customer service, so I work on it. I'll work on it. I promise. I will. I will come up with. Ooh.
Listen. The mother of missing Wisconsin 3-year-old Elijah Vu appeared in court Thursday on child neglect charges and faced some harsh words from her own mother. Katrina Bohr appeared by video link from the Manitowoc County Jail, where she has been locked up since last month after being charged in connection with her son's disappearance. The toddler was officially reported missing on February 20th by Bohr's boyfriend, Jesse Vang, who was taking care of Elijah at his home in Two Rivers after Bohr asked him to teach the boy how to be a man. Vang is also facing child neglect charges and telling investigators he had fallen asleep and woken up to find Elijah gone. Prosecutors on Thursday amended the charges against Bohr to also include chronic child neglect, a felony, in addition to 2 counts of obstructing officers. While Bohr claimed not to have been in the area of Two Rivers at the time her son vanished, prosecutors have made clear in court documents that they're not buying her version of events.
Ooh.
As Bohr sought a bond modification in court Thursday, the district attorney read out a statement from her mother telling the court that she should not be released or trusted, identified only as JB in court documents. Bohr's mother said her daughter could easily flee if she were released, as she has ties to other states and no connection to her own family currently. She has contacts in other states that may be willing to assist her depending on the other story she is telling. Her story always depends on her audience, her statement said, warning that her daughter also had a history of erratic behavior. She also suggested that Bohr seems more interested in protecting Vang than cooperating with investigators or finding her own son, who has now been missing for more than 2 weeks. At this time, rather than aligning in locating her son, she feels the need to reiterate what a good guy Jesse is and is fully defending him and his actions, her mother said. Katrina routinely will blame anyone and everyone for what happens without taking responsibility for what happens. Search efforts continue for the 3-year-old as family members refuse to give up on finding him. So there's still they still have not found him, but her own mother, and thank you to that grandma for standing up for this grandbaby.
But I was gonna
So,
say, how bad does it have to be when your own mother turns on your ass and says, "No, you're not getting away with this"?
and do you know, I heard, so I'm going to say allegedly, that she hasn't had the kids back. Like, she had the kids taken from her. The state had been involved, and she had them taken from her, and she had just got them back not too long ago, from
Mm.
what I'm hearing. I don't know if that's true, but I heard that. And I also heard that there was evidence of her telling Jesse Vang through text messages and stuff not to cooperate with the police. Yeah.
That's his choice, though. I mean, obviously. Oh, Danny, I told you I'm gonna go to hell. I see. YouTube has got me warped today. Oh God. So here I go. Either she's on drugs or she's mentally unfit. And if she's mentally unfit, they should never have gave those kids back to her.
Yeah. Her
And
mom also said in that one statement, I wish it had the mom's full statement on there because I watched some of it, but it was on a new YouTube, so I can't. And it stated that she has some kind of brain damage.
Hey, girl. Brandon.
Hey, my beautiful YouTube ladies, can't stay. Well, hey, drunk, how are you doing, sweetheart?
Oh, we're gonna miss you
Thank you so
today.
much. We love you.
And hi, cool gamer. How are you? And Amy, I'm glad to hear you're feeling better.
It's,
Finally,
I don't see Cool Gamer or
he's
Mr.
in
J.
here. Show her you're in here, cool gamer. You have to say hello again,
Hey, Cool
please.
Gamer.
I saw him. He's in here. See, he. I don't. Oh,
I guarantee you, without a doubt, that man probably done what he done to that baby, but that stupid whore knows where that baby's at.
no, she was in on it. She was there. I don't care what you. She was there.
She was there.
I'm
Oh
betting
yeah,
we'll find
because
out.
remember she went. It has it where she went to his house to get some D. I
He,
forgot about that part. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. Maybe he pimps her out and he uses her son and she goes along with him instead of protecting her son and something happened and he also wanted some of it and I don't know, something to do with him pimping out. Maybe she didn't bring back the money, maybe she used up all the drugs and he done that to her son.
there. And I still say.
Oh,
Oh, that's okay. It's your
no, go
channel.
ahead.
Yell if you want. I still say the key to this thing is going to come back to his son. Autistic or not, that boy will be able to tell them something.
What if he was at school and he
But he
doesn't
would have known
know?
what he was doing to that boy when he was home from school.
That's
Like he
true.
was there
But
the whole time.
he already told him things he was doing to the boy, making him pray for hours and hours.
Well, I'm just saying, I think that's going to be the key. That young man is going to be the key to what they're going to come out, and now he'll be able to say whether she was there or not the last time he saw that little boy alive. She's not going to be able to lie her way out of it if he says, "Oh yeah, she was there with Dad."
But who the fuck sends their 3-year-old child, their child period, to some dumb fuck like him and says, teach my son how to be a man? He's 3 years old. The fuck you talking about, you stupid bitch?
Not to change it, but I
I'm
got to ask,
sorry.
who's the lore? Who
I
who is?
shouldn't cuss like that. I'm sorry. But
Oh,
I'm
please, you
innocent
got
now.
me doing it. So
Just how could you? How? You
I don't know
worthless fucking. She should have ran down her mom's leg. Her mom should. I shouldn't say that,
who
but
I
no,
guess
I should
so.
say that. Fuck her.
Who is the lore? Danny, start talking.
What the hell?
They're talking about somebody named the lore. Not yet, Danny. I'm still catching up on the lore. Oh my, she's a lot to wade through. Then he comes back and says, "Yes, she is Pam," and it just gets worse and worse. So I'm trying to figure out who the lore is. Lore as in
Boot camp.
backstory for the mother, or no, to boot camp
Yeah,
at yeah.
yeah.
Gotcha.
That's.
Okay, now I figured it. Okay, never. Oh, good God, I told you my brain ran away.
I mean, what did he want to do? Should he pissed her off because he wanted to play with his toys, or she's obviously a piece of shit. She's both of them, and she knows. She
Nobody
knows.
knows why he was sent to boot camp, other than I'm guessing that like any 3-year-old mom said, don't do that, or he goes, no, yeah, and she couldn't apparently handle it. What are you drinking, dear? And you made a weird face.
It's sour.
Oh, okay.
It's cherry
Tropical
blue
fantasy.
lemonade.
You're having a fantasy with I mean, a drink that's called. Oh, okay. It's
Oh,
kind of early for that.
tropical fantasy. Yeah, baby.
That's what it says on the book.
Maybe I'll fantasize tonight in my sleep after I drink it.
Look out, Kenny. She might get risky. Ooh. Oh, you
Hmm.
don't. Oh, Poor Lilith. It's a little boy that disappeared, and mommy sent him to her boyfriend's because she couldn't control a little 3-year-old. And this man, if you have his picture, you can show her the picture. This
Yeah.
man is creepy beyond creepy, creepy. Oh, Lilith is changing her name to the lore. Okay, well, I still like you better than Lily Lightfoot, but whatever you want.
His name's Elijah Vu.
And he supposedly had the little boy, and he would make him. That's the baby. Oh my goodness! I met the old man, but we can take a picture of Eliza.
Oh.
But he would make him pray and pray because he wasn't being good to his mommy. Now I don't know if he didn't feed him. He did feed him. I don't know if he hit him. I don't know if he didn't hit him. But he claims he had the kid at the end of the bed praying when he lay down to take a nap because he was tired. And when he woke up, the kid was gone. Go figure. But that's his story, and he's sticking to it. Now, mom is saying she wasn't there. She doesn't know what happened. She just knows the kid was missing.
What is his
But
name
she
again?
did.
Jesse?
I think so. Something like that.
I
But
can't
he's a
remember.
very strange looking gentleman,
What
in
is
my
his last
opinion.
name, Danny?
I don't
Shoot.
know, Danny. I don't know how you can look at a little tiny guy like that or a little girl like that and do anything to make them. It makes me cringe. I just can't imagine.
Here the pieces of shits are.
Yeah, she's gonna show you.
Uh, it
Didn't
wants
they
me.
say that? Yes, like 11 hours a day or something like that. That kid
Mm.
had to pray and stand and
Can you see him
um
through that?
yeah, we can see him. Chinese looking.
Ching chong, motherfucker.
Oh,
Yeah, he
we
can
could
come
have
in.
Jackie Chan his ass.
But that's them. That's the bitch that sent the 3-year-old to some piece of crap to teach her 3-year-old how to be a man. Come here, Sam. Come on, baby.
But see, it's another case of somebody giving their kid to somebody they know nothing about.
Well, hell, I'm sorry, Prince.
Yeah, he won't because he thinks it's still no.
Prince. Princess Sam.
Sorry.
Don't
What'd
call Sam princess. That's Prince to you, mister.
you? When did they? Oh, the fire emoji. Is that what that
Oh,
is? That's cool as shit. Did he work from home?
I don't
Did
know.
he had his own business doing flooring or something?
Yeah, something like that seems familiar.
He had his own business doing flooring or something like that.
So here's my question: what did he do when he had to go to work if he had the kid and the girlfriend didn't?
That's true.
Oh, it's a heart on fire.
Oh,
Heartburn. Okay, I don't know. It must be
heartburn.
one.
Yeah, I'm
Heartburn.
gonna have heartburn after this.
Well, I'd rather see that than a monster. So
Yeah, I'm trying, y'all. I'm
kudos,
trying.
kudos.
I really am.
When we get our work done, we will have you drinking water vodka with me.
Oh, I don't know about that part. Flavored water.
It's just water. That's what I. Oh my god. We got to start from the beginning. Really?
No, I know it's just water. I'm saying I would drink flavored water.
Oh, I thought you said yes. He did, Amy. He did. He had a young man who was autistic, and matter of fact, I think he claimed something about didn't he took the kid to school. Well, I don't know what he did with the kid. Burger King? Ooh, what? What? That's my
Yeah,
squirrel.
he had an autistic son. And he said Elijah was asleep after he took his son to the school bus. And then after Elijah woke up, didn't they eat something supposedly or
Something like
something like
that.
that? And then he made him stand at the foot of the bed and pray. What is it supposed to be? He prays over and over again.
I'm something with my mommy.
Yeah,
I
it's something with mommy in it. It's
something like I don't listen to mommy, or I need to listen to mommy, or I hurt mommy. Something weird like that.
yeah. And he said while the little boy was standing at the thing praying, 'cause mind you, he makes him do this for hours. That he fell asleep, and when he woke up, the little boy was missing.
No, Danny, no news on Sebastian.
No, they did not find him in the landfill. Let me check
Which
again
was
since
good
last
news.
week. They said they didn't find any evidence or anything at the landfill.
I don't know, Amy. I thought that was strange too. That I mean, if I had to walk someone to the bus stop because they need to be assisted, then the little one would go with me. I mean, of course, he claims the little one was sleeping and he just walked out. I don't know where the bus stop is, right out front the door. I don't know, but that's what he claimed. That he took the son to the thing, came back, and then when the little boy woke up, he was put through his paces.
Exactly.
But I don't know who would do that.
But supposedly when he took a nap while the little boy was praying, and then he woke up and he was gone. No, that motherfucker, I'm telling you, that little boy was praying when that man done something to him. When he done whatever he done for that little boy to take his last breath. For I'll say Elijah.
Well, for
For
most
Elijah
people,
took
Lilith,
his last
but
breath.
there's some that just
He probably was making him pray something. And
Danny. Like do you need? Because I ran out of paper. Wait a minute. I'm having technical difficulties. I ran out of paper towels. You want a tissue? They work.
maybe.
Maybe. I may have to hand them out tonight. Everybody might need one.
And on Sebastian here out of Tennessee, they said authorities said no leads or evidence pertaining to Rogers' whereabouts were discovered during the operation. The search for evidence related to the disappearance of Sebastian Rogers at a Kentucky landfill on Thursday yielded negative results, according to the Sumner County Sheriff's Office. While the search for Rogers continues, the search at the Hawkins County, Kentucky landfill is over after exhaustive efforts to find any evidence that would help find the missing 15-year-old with autism, the sheriff said in a media release. Authorities said no leads or evidence pertaining to Rogers' whereabouts were discovered during the operation. The decision to search the landfill was made in accordance with ongoing investigative efforts and information gathered in the search for Rogers, the sheriff's office said. Sumner County Sheriff Sonny Weatherford told WSMV4 he is hopeful they will still find Rogers and called their investigation a search and rescue operation, but he is concerned it will become a recovery operation if they are not able to get a solid lead soon. While we had hoped for a different outcome, our commitment to finding Sebastian remains unwavering, Weatherford said. We will continue to explore all available avenues and resources to bring closure to this case and provide answers to Sebastian's family and loved ones. Weatherford said they did not have specific tip that led them to the landfill that gets trash from Rogers' neighborhood. Rather, they were just making sure nothing was missed because garbage trucks went through the community between when he was last seen and reported missing. How convenient. J.E. McMurtry Disposable Company collects trash from the Stafford Court neighborhood between 5 and 6 a.m. on Mondays, the company said. The trucks are unloaded at a local transfer station where another company then sends the refuse to certain landfills by tractor trailer. Sumner County Sheriff's deputies, Sumner County EMA, Kentucky State Police, and specialized members of the Metro Police Urban Search and Rescue Team used backhoes and dogs to sort through the rubble, Weatherford said. They were able to narrow down the search area based on a grid system the landfill uses for each day of the week. An Amber Alert was issued on behalf of Rogers, who was last seen nearly 2 weeks ago. State and local authorities have searched for him using helicopters, drones, search and rescue dogs, as well as hundreds of trained professionals on foot. However, law enforcement announced Monday that they are scaling down that search. Rogers has not been seen on camera or in person since his disappearance. His parents told WSMV it's been one constant roller coaster ride of helpless and hopeless since the team went missing. Law enforcement urges anyone with information regarding Rogers' disappearance to come forward and assist in the investigation.
Okay.
Anyone with information is urged to contact 615-451-3838,
Okay.
1-800-TBI-FIND. Let me show you a picture of him, y'all. I'm going to have to find one. There wasn't one on that article. Images. Sweet boy. Look at. Here he is, y'all.
Uh,
Take a good look.
I just know I'd have to be sedated. Yep, I'd have to be sedated.
One thing that bothered me with the stepdad in one of the interviews that I seen, I know they're not showing their faces now when they interview. But in the first interview, maybe we watched it together, I can't remember. But when the stepdad said, he was talking about people assuming and this and that, he said something about people assuming what they already know. Did he just mess up there a little bit? Or did that little bit of truth come out right there? I'm not.
I don't think so. I don't know. I try not to say anything until you get more from law enforcement.
I'm not saying it. I mean, it could have been.
No, I know, but they've had people come out there. How do I do this without getting? Because I don't know what the TOS rules are on this. They've had certain people that come from a community that swear they're there for the children. The kids, it's people without voices. Whether it's kids or older adults that go missing like this. And I, like a lot of other people, have labeled these people tragedy pimps.
Who, Danny? Yeah, he was calling Sebastian the boy. I mean, the boy. You okay, Sam?
What we talked about, or what you and you and Nikki talked about? Okay, I got confused. But yeah, they've had. I mean, and that's where a lot of this craziness comes from. Is you get people from this YouTube world. They spread lies and rumors, and they say what they think, and they interject it, and then it gets reported that then somebody else talks about it, and it's like, but that was never said. That was never done. Stick with the information you're being given. Now, a lot of times we're not given information for that purpose only, because we could make a mistake, and then somebody innocent's going to go under the bus, and especially when it comes to kids. That's look at that poor little muck. Let's see if I get. I'm going to say his name wrong. Monkey Vaughn, the little boy that went missing.
Michael Vaughn Monkey.
Michael. Well, they called him Monkey, but
yeah.
Look what they've done to their parents. Look what they've done to that little boy's mama. And
I never thought that about her or any of them.
No, she came out and said, "Please stop. Don't do this." And they did it, and they did it, and they made money off of it. And that's disgusting.
Well, yeah. I mean, just making up stuff or just saying whatever, and I mean, really accusing her. I'm not accusing nobody, but going straight after somebody like for a fact that I understand saying your opinions and stuff, but there's a line unless you know for a fact. Like that 3-year-old, his mom and that stupid fudge, for a fact. That's
Fudge.
a fact.
I'm sorry, he said stupid fudge.
And
I,
right now it's just
oh,
like, what?
sorry, that hit me.
What?
You said stupid fudge. It just hit me, but just made me laugh. I'm like, she called him a stupid fudge. I'm like, oh my god. But yeah, I mean,
But like his mom and dad, this boy's mom and dad, I look at them and I don't see Sam, leave the chicks alone. I don't see. There's some strange things that pop out to me with the stepdad. I'm not gonna lie. There's just some things that pop out, but it's like I see him. The mom is hysterical. I don't
yeah.
see
Well, I think he's
the
trying. Well,
evil in them.
well,
Like,
I think a little part of him though, and maybe I'm projecting, and I shouldn't. But my thing is, I think he's trying to be strong for her. He's trying to help her get through this. And I think anybody like I'll inject myself. If that were me, my husband would have had to carry me because I'd be like, "Where is he? I want to know where he is." I'd be looking for the last person that saw it, which of course was supposed to be me. I put him to bed, went to wake him up, and he wasn't there. But man, I'd be all over the games he played, whether it was Roblox, Minecraft. I'd be in there. Okay, who talked to Sebastian? Did anybody see the conversation Sebastian was having? Has somebody pull it up and let me see the transcripts? I'd be all over that shit.
yeah,
Because if there's no dog set, there's no that they couldn't follow. But they didn't say that the dog didn't go down to the end of the driveway and stop. They just said he didn't pick up a scent away from the house. But yeah, does the family have cameras? They didn't say the family had cameras. So, okay, they're not going to pick anything up. Did somebody pull into the driveway? The kid jumped in. They went, maybe promised to buy him a new game or let's go off and do this. And he's looking for an adventure. He's a kid. He's 15. Come on. And like I told Danny, I said, the tragedy pimps have gone down there. They smell blood in the water. And this one I'm talking about, was it the one in Texas? With she was down there by the water after they told her not to be down by the water. Now she's here trying to do this with Sebastian, and she's got all the information in the world wrong about autistic children, and she's running her big old mouth. And I swear to God, right hand, I told Danny this on the phone. So help me God, if somebody does a live about that, my butt will be there. I will be there and I will challenge her. I am not afraid of her and her apparatus she yells through. Because I don't know if TOS will let me. I don't know if I should. But
no,
yeah,
no,
she has
let's not say
she
that.
she has an apparatus and she yells in it. So, and I'd like to show her where she can put that apparatus. Just saying, my opinion, my feelings. But yeah, how common is it for autistic children to disappear? I wonder. There are, and I can't remember what they were, but yes, she tried to say that an autistic child wouldn't roam away. By God, they can. By God, they can. They have squirrel, and Danny did it a few minutes ago. They can have squirrel moments. Oh, what's that over there? And part of that is because when you have an autistic child or an Asperger's child,
To, di-
go ahead. No, go
to
ahead.
disappear or run away.
Both.
First, I'll type run away, then I'll check disappear.
Okay. But yes, they have squirrel moments because a lot of the kids that, like I said, autism and Asperger's, they have ADD, ADHD, or a combination of both, and they suffer from anxiety. Go ahead.
It says, how common is wandering off in children with autism spectrum disorder? Research Research shows that about 1 in 3 young children with ASD has tried to wander off.
hmm It can be in a store, it can be from a home, it can be from school. Something catches their attention, and they're like little bloodhounds or little beagles. They go off, and you got to bring them back. Oh,
Just realized I have been lurking. Hey,
hey,
JB.
Dave. Oh, JB. I started to say job. Don't.
Oh, hey, Angel.
Yeah, Angel.
Oh, I think
But
I'm gonna light me a
now,
cigarette.
okay, you like that. Now look up the statistics on them disappearing. Hang on.
Yeah, because I didn't know like how Google would take it if I typed in disappearing. That's why I did that one first. Just to... What's wrong, Sam? You getting hot in here? Come here, boy. It's all right. You want Mama to open the door for you? You want to get out? What you want? You want jelly bean?
57% were recovered within 1 week. Our latest 10-year analysis indicates a 98% recovery rate for children on the autism spectrum when NCMEC is engaged. Drowning deaths are a major concern for children on the autism spectrum.
It said in 2021, 286 children on the autism spectrum disorder reported missing to NCMEC. I have no idea what those stand for. We'll look that up later. 67% were recovered within 1 week. Our latest 10-year analysis indicates a 98% recovery rate for children on the autism spectrum disorder when NCMEC is engaged. I think that may be the tracking thing that I don't know, but that's just I'll find that out in a minute what the hell that means. It says drowning deaths are a major concern for children on the spectrum because they are drawn to water.
Peg, you have a question.
Uh-oh, what?
Peg, do all autistic individuals not have the ability to sense danger or know that running away could be bad? Geez, I have so many questions. Sorry. Never be sorry for questions, honey.
Thank you, National. I should have known. I just said I'm looking at this and they hit me, and I'm going. I don't know what NCM, but yes, National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. I can't answer for everyone. But yeah, my son didn't fear anything. Now he didn't like loud noises and crowds and things like that. That was a sensor override for him. But being afraid of something, he'd walk up to a growling dog and he'd go, talk to a nice puppy. Oh, you're a pretty puppy. Not ever once thinking this dog might reach out and bite me. He just and trust. I think that a lot. And I'm speaking on him. I don't know about trust is a big thing. If somebody really approaches them in a certain manner, they'll, oh, you're my friend. You're kind to me. I'll, and yep, yep. There's no fear that they the world is a challenge to them, and they just go into it. Especially, and it all depends on like, and I hate saying this because auti- to me, there's a slight gap between autism and Asperger's.
Yeah.
And my son is Asperger's and he's high end, but that means his social skills are he lacks. I mean, he's 22 and I think he thinks he's 12. I mean, he drives me crazy sometimes. But again, you have the nonverbal, you have the ones at the lower end, and then you have the higher end, and they can go to work, they can go to college, they can do, but they have to have support. And without that support, I don't know if they can do it. Now, he is bullheaded and he's strong. I can remember this, my husband and I said to one of the things we talked with him was, "Hey, if you get C's, we'll love you. That's, just do your best." And this is why it was so hard to get him on an IEP program because every time he would come to the end of the thing, they would test him and he would get A's and B's. And I'm like, dude, you're killing me. And the school would be like, he struggles, and then he boom, he would have this big boom moment and he'd get A's and B's. And they're like, well, how are we going to get anybody to believe that he needs our support? But eventually it caught up. And yes, we got him what he needed. But yeah, they have to be monitored. I mean, I would never let him go in a store and not know where he is. And even now, he's 22 and he's got a phone on him. And we every once in a while, well, I have to call him and say, "Well, okay, where are you in the store?" And he'll say, "Well, I'm over here." I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm headed over there. If you want, well, he's up. mind, stranger manager, but also people danger because once a person is nice and smiling, helpful, children. Yep, yep. And it's but they have to you have, and I don't know how many times he would say, "Well, but Mama, there, it's so and so," and I'm like, "Well, I don't know, so Mister So and so or Mrs. So and so." I'm like, Please, just tell mom, come get mommy before you just decide you want to go to, the neighbor's house or anything." Yep. And like I said, a minute you sent me with my son, it was once you said, "Hi, my name's Mister." He knew you. He knew who you were, and you could be blue saying, "No, you don't know that person." His name is, and yeah, you got a name, but honey, like I said, where do you think this gray hair came from? I
I'm hoping that they work really hard on the investigative part and can figure out a sighting or something where it kind of gives them a little bit of a lead. Because as
uh,
of right now, they have no lead.
no. And
Nothing.
I'm sorry, but I'm starting to feel, like I said, my kid's 22 and I made it through the fun years and, elementary and all that and then the middle school and we got through it all, but I'm really starting to think that the number one thing that we can do for our kids,
No.
well, good gravy. Sorry, my glass that broke is now falling out the window and I just heard a big chunk of it go again.
Oh no.
I'm telling you, I can't live for trying here. What was I saying? Oh, that we should that watches with GPSs in them. The children should be fitted with a watch, and then that when anything like this happens, you just say, "Wear the watch. Don't take the watch off," and they get used to it, and they don't. It's routine. They wear the watch. They don't complain about it. Oh my God, I'm starting to think he could have Amy, but. The fact that he left the house without his shoes makes me think it was a split second decision to go do whatever he did because they talked about he didn't like his feet dirty. He didn't. And my son was his hands. Oh my God! So for me to think that he walked out of the house without his shoes on, I think it was a split second. Oh, okay, I'm coming, and he didn't have time to slip his shoes on or slip
But
flops or what.
do you think he stopped and thought that he should lock that door before he walked out? Because how did the door get locked back if he walked out the door? And how did the dogs not smell? That's my two
Well,
questions.
I'm saying they said the dogs didn't pick up a scent, but they didn't say that they never said whether or not they smelled him in the driveway. They just said that they couldn't get a scent to follow him off the property. But they didn't say did they hit a scent like in the driveway or outside on the walk. I don't know if there's a sidewalk there or not. I didn't see it, but they didn't say, we smelled him around the house or in but then we nothing after that they walked around and couldn't get a scent to follow, which would mean he didn't just walk away. That's why I'm thinking that he got into a car or and the door may automatically lock. I don't know. Can you open it on the inside but the outside door stays locked? I don't know. I've never been in their house.
Sebastian Rogers is missing from Sumner County, Tennessee. And I'll show you a picture.
He's a cutie patootie, and he's a little guy, and I think that runs with the ASD spectrum disorder. A lot of them are tiny like this. They're just. I mean, he's 15. He's not buff. He's not playing football. He's a tiny guy.
Chicks, he's gonna eat y'all. You better quit walking by him.
I think my kid finally at 15 finally tipped the scales at 100 pounds. Finally. Yeah.
It's crazy because it is a possibility, with him having autism, him walking off. And there's no, as of right now, no evidence. And of the family doing anything. Um,
I mean, that's at least that's what we're being told. I mean,
yeah,
and they seem to be cooperating. They haven't said, "Oh, we don't want to talk to you anymore." She hasn't moved out, walked away from her step husband. Uh, the
her step
um,
husband.
her shut up. Ah,
Oh
I,
shit! What we got going on there?
buddy, I'm going to bed. I think I need to suck on my CPAP machine. I mean, oxygen. Oh my God. If my next neighbor neighbor's daughter walked out their front door or back door, our cameras would pick them up. And if it was nighttime, right. And that's what I'm saying, though. I don't know what the area is with the cameras.
Yeah,
I mean, is it because they're kind? It looked to me like they're kind of rural, and maybe they don't think they need them.
no,
I
no
don't.
camera picked him up.
But did they say they had cameras? They didn't say. They just said no camera picked him up. But did they say the neighbors had cameras?
Let me look that up.
Bye, cool gamer. Thank you for coming
Love
in.
you, cool gamer. Have a good
We love
night.
you. Have a good night. Because that, like I said, the area when they showed it to me.
Sebastian Rogers' neighbors have cameras.
You're fine.
Mm,
Oh, you're crazy. I love you too. So no, well, I love you too, but I was talking to my son. I'm sorry. Oh God, if this boy gets any more bees, I'm gonna have to send him to Carlotta's.
I see where he was telling everybody to check their video and surveillance footage, and nobody had reported any sightings. But that's I can't. She gonna look it up. It's like a whole list of every news article.
I was trying to see that, like the layout of the houses again.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I'm trying to find out how I can find that.
Um,
I
type
don't
in
need the landfill, you people. Come on.
Sebastian Rogers' home.
Well, that'll work.
Um, I haven't seen a picture of his house anywhere yet. Um,
Is April on the first? Or is Easter on
okay.
April 1st this year? Really? Or did you just pull my leg and I'm going to say goodnight again?
So I see this neighbor. It's like a fancy fine
But it's open,
subdivision.
right?
Yeah, like
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like the houses are kind of close together, yet spaced a little bit, but no fences anywhere. Nobody has a fence.
mm-mm.
It's all like one yard runs into the next yard.
Yeah, it's a big subdivision.
Because that's why I was wondering is
It's flat.
did they think because they were so close and whatever that they didn't have I just don't know. I did leap year throw off the resurrection. No, it happens the same time every time, whether we have a leap year or not. Because I don't think our calendar matched up with their calendar anyway. So your guess is as good as mine, Carlotta. I just know so many. I think it's 40 days after they put my ashes on my forehead. Then yeah, so whatever 40 days is from then to there, yeah, it's
Everything's just so weird about this case. There's just something.
because there's nothing, and usually there's something, and this
Yeah.
one gives us nothing. It's like he stepped out in the backyard and the aliens beamed him up, and maybe they'll bring him back, but
What if
there's
that's
nothing. It's not like he was fighting with his mom. It wasn't like they were having, he was having behavioral problems. He goes with his dad. He comes back with his dad. The only thing I felt was a little strange is some reporter that interviewed him, and boy, was she a. I guess you don't know who you get to interview you, but she was really like, "What are you asking? That's a stupid question." But okay, proceed. Was whether he was in touch with the his mother and her husband. He said at least once a week. And she said, it was like, you don't talk to them daily. He's like, no, like once a week. So I thought that was a little odd, but then again, she's remarried. He may not like that. But there's no animosity. Like he thinks the stepdad was rough on him, or, and he had his regular visitations with his son, and they went fishing and did things, and like I said, his comment she said, if you could tell him something, what would you tell him? And he said, buddy, if you see somebody, tell them to call 911 to call your mom so you can come home. And he said, it's okay, dial 911, get somebody. So he knows the kid might approach someone and say, hey, I need to call, can you call 911 so I can go home? It's been a hot minute, has it? Yeah. When you do
Did you
decide to
say
step, what?
did you say the biological dad said that he felt like the stepdad was rough on him sometimes?
No, he didn't say
Oh,
that. I'm
he
saying he
didn't
didn't
say
say
that.
there was no like, well, I don't know, I don't like the guy, or I mean, he just said that he talks to him once a week to hear what they, because he's apparently where I think he's from Clarksville, and he's come to where they are to certain. He doesn't know the area, but he's I go home and I come back and I search. So I'm assuming like when he's not working, because let's face it, you got a family, you got to feed. You can't just unfortunately take a day off. So apparently it's when he can, he's there looking, and he's looking from sun up to sundown when he, whatever he can get out there. But yeah. But yeah, Carlotta, the day you decide to step back in the church, let me know because I want to go with you and film it. Just saying. A little side note, she squirreled me on that one.
Let's see. I'm trying to look up that Amber Alert from yesterday.
For who?
I don't know.
Oh, it was a new one?
Oh, here it is. Okay. I tried to find it like when I got it yesterday, and it's oh an endangered child alert issued on behalf of a missing girl out of Rutherford County has now been graded to an Amber Alert. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation said 7-year-old Iris Crum was last seen on Friday, March 1st, near Blue Fox Trail in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Iris may be in the company of her non-custodial mother, 30-year-old Kayla. It's Khaila, and the last name is Czereda. I can't pronounce that. I apologize. Who is 5 feet 6 inches tall and 140 pounds with black hair and brown eyes, according to investigators. So this is the 7-year-old,
Oh my goodness.
and this is who she might be with.
Look at them eyes. Oh my. Oh Lord, please be with this baby. Look at her eyes. Holy. Mm-hmm.
Hi, baby. You coming to see me? Please don't get my nose. And here's another picture. The TBI said, I'm going to call her Kayla until I know.
Yes. Call her K if you want.
Kayla is wanted by the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office for custodial interference and by the San Diego County Sheriff's Office in California for felony child abduction. On Friday, March 8th, the TBI upgraded the endangered child alert to an Amber Alert based on additional information developed during the search for 7-year-old Iris Crum and growing concern about her well-being. If you have seen Iris or Kayla, or if you have any information, it really says her last name, I just can't pronounce it. Have any information regarding their whereabouts, you are asked to call the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office at 615-904-3055 or the TBI at 1-800-TBI-FIND.
Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
That's In my opinion, that little girl's mother. Do you remember the story about the little boy that was found in the suitcase? A gentleman found the suitcase, and that little boy was inside it. He was like
Yeah,
5. That mother had those eyes. And if you remember, she said that he was possessed and she was trying to save him from himself.
yeah.
This mother gives me the same vibe with the look in her eyes. I'm like, so I hope they.
It's so sad.
The world, I'm telling you, it's. I don't know what they're putting in the water lately, and yeah, I drink a lot of it, but
But she ain't there.
yep,
They drank a different kind of water.
must be this Alabama water. It doesn't have the same stuff that other people are drinking because I have yet to want to turn on my family.
It's crazy. It's
Yes, that was her mother. It was her biological mother who apparently had visitation, took the kid, and kept going. I don't know who had custody of her, but because that didn't say it.
it
So
sounded like she went missing. It didn't say if she was visiting the mom, but that's who they suspect took her. But
yes,
it
Amy.
could have been a visitation. Yeah, that crazy bitch.
Funny, not funny story. I just took my rain boot off because I saw what I suspected might be dog poo. I went to smell it, hit myself in the face with the edge of my boot. Good news is it wasn't poop, just mud.
I need to take my rain boots off too. Look, I got mine too.
Oh, God. Look out, Lilith. I think your dog's coming after you too. Amy's dog's been talking to yours.
But at least it was mud.
Yeah, I was gonna say she got lucky with mud.
Not much exorcist.
Too late. I've already seen it twice. Well, maybe more than twice, but yeah. I haven't seen the new one, and I refuse to watch it because it looks stupid. But my opinion:
Ow.
after you take 2 kids, put them in a room, and say you can only save one,
Hey,
get out of here.
how are you today?
Uh-oh. It's gonna start chirping. She says, "Excuse me, people. I'm stealing my mommy. Talk amongst yourselves."
Yeah.
Oh, poor Lilith. I
You
can't.
see?
Ah.
Don't peck me. Yeah.
And Pam got blamed instead of me. It's about time somebody else got it.
Finally.
I'm gonna go Minnie
Sweet,
Mouse again.
sweet.
I can feel it coming. Oh, there it goes. It's gone. Ah, it's twice in the day. I give up.
Well, yeah, it's a sad world. I'll for tomorrow, as long as everything goes fine, and y'all know, um, I'll go live and we'll have some more discussions on other cases, just to kind of help keep them out, or if they, heck, there's missing kids that people don't even talk about. That would be good if we could just, you know, get them out there. Just get them out there, So,
You're gonna have to get a. Oh Christ, forget it. It says I can't get it back. You're gonna have to get a whiteboard so we can keep track of what we're doing.
that's a good idea.
Big whiteboard behind you.
I'll ask Kenny, or I'll see if my work has one out on the floor that
Oh,
there's
I just said, well, there's the rainbow to what could have been a shit night. But
Here comes Mickey Mouse, y'all.
I mean, Lilith with her poop boot.
Hi, baby. I missed you today.
Y'all remember to set
Hi.
any of your manual clocks forward before you hit the hay tonight. Is it that time already?
Yes, you got to move the clocks forward tonight.
Ah, that's all I gotta say. I bought a new clock. It's supposed to set itself.
No, Sam. No, Sam.
All I have to do is let it know what zone I live in, and it's supposed, if the power goes out and it comes back on, it resets it at the right time. You'll see how smart it is. Don't brush it the wrong way, you might get mad.
I'm not. Her head's facing me. That's her ass you're looking
Oh, sorry, it looked like it, the way it was pointed, I thought it was facing forward. She's ruffling that bird's feathers. What the hell? Sorry,
no, Sam.
birdie.
No, Sam.
Sorry there, bird.
But I'm gonna get off here. Sorry, it was kind of later live than normal. Like I didn't come on till a little later, but I had some things. So, but I still made it. I made it. I love y'all, and we will talk tomorrow. I'm going to get Sam in here and let the dogs use the bathroom one last time before I lay my head down and scroll the tube world and see what's going on. Seeing if I can find out any updates, and then I'm going to start. Well, I won't be able to do that till tomorrow because it'll be dark in my room. But I'll get a pen and paper and I'll start going through some missing children and stuff like that that probably ain't got their face out here. And even those that do have their face out here will still put their face out here again because you never know, so. Okay.
Good night, everybody, and I'll see you over at
Good night, Mickey.
Starship. It's Minnie. Thank you very much. You're gonna make me make a naughty gesture, and it'll be all your fault. If I knew sign language, I'd use it. But anyway, yes, go watch him on Starship. He'll be up about 10 o'clock, as Carlotta said.
Can somebody send me the link?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, good night, and I love y'all.
Love you guys. Thanks.
Thank you for coming up here.
You're welcome. Bye.
All right. Sweet dreams, y'all. Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. And we love you so very much. And my dog's going to eat you if you keep sitting right there. No, Sam. So, Sam says, good night. While he's sitting here drooling over chicks. So, girl, you better quit that. Good night, y'all. And we'll see you tomorrow. Okay? I got a dance coming out soon. I'm practicing. I don't know when. Maybe when I get the balls to do it. But I am practicing it. Okay. Good night, Pam. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. Each and every one of y'all, thank y'all. And those that just like to lurk around, please never be afraid to come and chat and say hi. Everyone's always welcome here, as long as everybody can be kind to each other. So I love y'all. And y'all get some sleep now. You hear? Good night. Oh, thank you, Pam. I love you, sweetheart. If y'all need me, just look for my email. You know where to find it under the description, okay? Good night. Sam, you gonna say good night? No? Okay.